The time has arrived for us to stand down and to start giving Gervonta Davis the love and respect that he deserves. This brother is elite. And he said this something, and this is what really stood out to me. You know, you got a lot of guys talking smack, talking junk, going back and forth, and I get that. Not just because they're hyping up the fight, but they got a belief in themselves. Major props to them for that. Gervonta Davis looked him in the face weeks ago, and right in the press conference, he looked at him, he said, "You actually should have waited." He said, "I'm telling you right now, you ain't ready."
Yeah.
Okay? You're not ready yet. He said, "You good, but you're not ready."
Yeah.
He said, and he went just like this. He said, "You really, really should have waited because I'm gonna take you in the deep waters and you ain't ready."
Ongoing war of words between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson has reached another level. Tank recently responded to Stevenson's comment and insisted that Shakur is not truly ready for a fight with him yet. At the same time, undefeated superstar Terrence Crawford stepped forward to support Stevenson. Crawford argued that Shakur is not receiving the respect he deserves and suggested that Tank understands Stevenson would present a completely different kind of challenge compared to the fighters he has faced before.
Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else. And he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring, he's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is what? 3-weight world champion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
see right now.
like how many actual real titles have Shakur? I mean, Tank had like what, 2?
Crawford also encouraged fans to separate Stevenson's personality from his performance inside the ring. According to Crawford, people may have different opinions about Shakur outside the sport, but when it comes to boxing ability, his talent is impossible to ignore.
Boxing, he's definitely talented. You know what I mean? And he's definitely got that it. And yeah, he's definitely respected in boxing. But Shakur's a different fighter. You know, Shakur's different. You know, people may call him boring. People may say he can't punch. But they said the same thing about Floyd. Because they defensive fighters.
Yeah.
Well-known podcast host Joe Rogan also joined the conversation and shared his admiration for Gervonta Davis. Rogan described Tank as one of the most unique fighters in boxing today. What impressed him most was Davis's patience during fights. Instead of rushing forward, Tank often waits calmly for the right opportunity. But once he sees that opening, Rogan pointed out Davis's explosive power can finish the fight in an instant.
I'm a giant Gervonta fan. I
Yeah.
think that guy is so unusual.
Yeah.
His style's so unusual and his patience.
The Leo Santa Cruz fight was really something for me because Leo Santa Cruz is a technician, Mexican style, and the fight was very close before Tank stopped him. But he has that power that can end it.
He finds these openings and he sees them, but he doesn't go after them right away. He waits for the right time. He's so patient. Like when you watch the early rounds of his fights, he probably has the lowest punch count in the early rounds. But he also knows he's got that nuclear option that if he can crack you, most likely he's going to take you out. He's got massive confidence in that.
Discussion about a possible fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson became even louder after several boxing legends and top fighters gave their opinions. Among them, boxing legend Mike Tyson made it clear that he is leaning toward Tank if the fight ever happens.
Mike, who will win out of Shakur and Gervonta?
Gervonta Davis?
Yeah.
I like to go with Tank. You know, everyone's gonna go with Tank, you know. It would be a very interesting fight. Shakur takes a good shot, though. He's a specialist. That's why some fights that he doesn't look good in, because he's so superior. He is boring watching sometimes. But he's a specialist. He knows what he's doing. He's hard to beat. To bring out the best in Shakur, you gotta pressure him like Tank. Tank will bring out the best of him, and we'll see a great fight. Tank is just a monster right now.
Another respected fighter, Virgil Ortiz Jr., also shared his thoughts on the potential matchup between Stevenson and Davis. Ortiz defended Stevenson's defensive style, explaining that avoiding punches is simply smart boxing. At the same time, he acknowledged the incredible power that Tank carries in the ring. According to Ortiz, the contrast between Stevenson's defense and Davis's power would make the fight extremely interesting to watch.
Shakur is the fight that needs to happen for 135.
That's probably the biggest fight you can make on 135.
Yeah. Who would you have win that?
It's a hard one, man. You know, Shakur, he's very technical. He's very defensive. And you know what? People shit on his defense, man, but why are you gonna stand there and get hit?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, in reality, no one likes to get hit. It doesn't matter if you can take it or not. The point of boxing is to hit, not get hit, you know?
Yeah.
Gervonta, he's he's obviously he's Gervonta. I don't really have to explain why I think he's good. It's just both styles. I would like to see who's the winner of it.
Yeah. When asked if Shakur Stevenson would be the toughest opponent of his career, Gervonta Davis pushed back on that idea. Tank admitted that Shakur is skilled, but he argued that Stevenson has not shown anything truly extraordinary inside the ring. Davis also questioned Stevenson's defensive approach, saying that Shakur often moves backward rather than slipping punches. In Tank's opinion, the style Stevenson uses is not as dangerous as many people believe.
6-7 more fights, and I'm naming names. One of the guys, obviously, you and Shakur got into it on Twitter. You was like, you wanted them 6 or 7.
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
For sure?
Yeah, he's definitely one of them.
Do you think that's going to be your hardest fight?
Hell no.
Nah?
Wow.
Because he a good boxer, nigga. Like, that's when I look at y'all two as the best in the division.
How? Show me something that he did spectacular. Show me something that he did outrageous. Show me.
Right,
his power not outrageous.
Okay.
What defense?
You think he got defense?
He just jumped back. You never see him slip no punch. You never see him slip no punch. Go look at it. You see him back up from a lot of people. Back up, move around. He don't got no technique. And his offense is the same thing. Go look at his fights.
So you
I
feel
probably
like
hit him on game.
But you feel like it's easy work though. You like,
come on, bro.
Davis also dismissed the growing hype around Stevenson. He questioned why some fans were already calling Shakur the best fighter at 135. Tank pointed out that Stevenson had not yet fought in that division and expressed doubts about whether Shakur's power would carry over the higher weight. While Davis admitted that Stevenson is a talented boxer, he believes that skill alone will not be enough. As Tank put it, every fighter eventually gets hit, and he wants to see how Shakur reacts when that moment comes.
Some of your 135 contemporaries have a lot to say these days. Shakur Stevenson, well, of course he's now 135 after all that stuff, and then Devin Haney.
Right, so why people even talk like he the best at, he didn't even fight at 135 yet.
Right.
He didn't even have power at 126, 30 or none of that.
He is good.
Okay. How can you, all that's just okay. How can you stop people that can actually hit? No matter all that boxing, you're going to get hit. What you gonna do when you get hit?
Terrence Crawford responded to those comments by saying that Davis was trying to downplay what Stevenson has already achieved. Crawford suggested that the criticism might be aimed at making Shakur seem less appealing to fans and promoters. However, Crawford reminded everyone that Stevenson has already proven himself at the highest level of the sport. He pointed out that Shakur is a 3-division world champion and has earned respect through his accomplishments.
He's boring, he's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is what, 3-weight world champion.
Crawford continued to defend Stevenson by responding to critics who call him boring or question his punching power. He reminded fans that people once said similar things about Floyd Mayweather. According to Crawford, defensive fighters are often misunderstood. He believes Davis understands that landing clean punches on Stevenson will not be easy. In Crawford's view, the criticism is simply an attempt to reduce the value of Shakur's elite skills.
People may call him boring. People may say he can't punch, but they said the same thing about Floyd because they defensive fighters. Tank is not going to be able to hit Shakur like he hit everybody else, and he know that. He knows that. That's why he's like, he's boring, he's this, he's that. He's trying to diminish everything that Shakur have done, so it's not marketable. But he can't do that because Shakur is what?
For his part, Shakur Stevenson believes his abilities would force Davis to fight in a completely different way if they ever meet. Stevenson said he has mastered the skill of hitting opponents while avoiding their punches. He believes Tank would not be able to rely on his usual strategy of taking time and giving away rounds early. Instead, Shakur thinks Davis would have to abandon patience and move forward aggressively to have a real chance of winning.
Because that I'm a better skilled boxer, I mastered the art of hitting and not getting hit, and he will be the person that will have to change up his style. He can't go out there and box and lose rounds. He will have to change up his style and just become full blast aggressor to try to have a chance in winning the fight.
Meanwhile, Stevenson's rival Rolly Romero took the opportunity to criticize Shakur while discussing a possible fight between Stevenson and Davis. Romero mocked Stevenson's movement-heavy style and questioned how effective it would be against a powerful puncher like Tank. Rolly suggested that things could look very different once Stevenson is facing someone with serious knockout power. According to him, that kind of matchup might reveal more than people currently expect.
Okay, and Shakur jumped around the ring like a grasshopper with De Los Santos. Do you think that's gonna happen again with Gervonta?
But he was hurt. He was hurt. He had an injured hand.
Yeah, his coochie hurt. Anyways, do you think he's gonna jump around and be on? Bro, he might jump out the ring.
You think so, bro? I'm not.
But if he pushed out with De Los Santos, you think he's not gonna push out even more with Gervonta? An explosive puncher with Shakur's frail-ass hands who can't even crack an egg?
Adding another interesting detail, rising contender Richardson Hitchens recently talked about the early sparring sessions between Davis and Stevenson. Hitchens explained that their first session was intense and highly competitive. During the sparring, Tank reportedly landed a clean punch, but Stevenson took it without showing any reaction. That moment apparently made Davis realize that he could not simply walk Shakur down. When they sparred again later, Tank had to adjust his strategy by boxing more carefully and showing greater respect for Stevenson's ability.
Like him and Shakur sparred that first time, like he caught Shakur with a good shot. Boom. He didn't hurt Shakur or nothing, but it was like you could tell like if it was 8 ounce gloves, we don't know how Shakur would have reacted. It was like because I remember him throwing Shakur, he caught Shakur with like a clean shot. Boom. And Shakur didn't shake up or do nothing, but it was a clean shot. I'm like, you sure you can take another one of that? Shakur like what? Like he took off his shirt and they started bumping like that. Now they going back and forth.
Hold on, was it sparring? Yeah. Was it competitive, close, all that? Shakur and Tank?
Nah, yeah, it was competitive. And like the second time, like they sparred, like it was like a chess match. Like now Tank know like, all right, he's really nice. Like Shakur really nice. Like all that walk down shit. Like I got a box. Like I can't just walk him down. Like he can really fight. So it was like Tank like switched his strategy up and like same. Like now Tank trying to come and walk me down. I'm in there like we fighting. Like it's back and forth competitive. I'm talking shit to Calvin. Like Calvin.
Finally, boxing insider Hatman Fannin shared his view on a potential fight between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson. Fannin said the matchup would feature two of the best young fighters in boxing today. He also pointed out that both compete in one of the sport's most exciting divisions. According to Fannin, a fight between them would immediately attract huge attention from fans around the world. In his opinion, the matchup has all the ingredients needed to become a massive event in boxing.
This fight could be between Gervonta Davis and Shakur Stevenson is obviously two of the best young fighters in the hottest zone of boxing that there is in the sport.